Moving on to the next slide, I want to go ahead and bring up Tom Baird, who is our Director of Football Operations. He's going to explain to you exactly what this organization chart means and what it says. Mr. Tom Baird.
Hey, good evening. Thanks everybody for coming out. Give Coach Bamelli, he gets me fired up just listening to him. I think I'm going to vote for him for governor. He gets me fired up when he believes in what he's saying. He talked a little bit about the mission statement. And when we talked about the mission statement and created it, it was like, okay, we want to be able to walk our talk. We want to be able to make the mission statement and make it happen. There's a lot of things he talks about the community and the self-discipline and things like that. And he talked a little bit about not being able to do it on his own. So we came up with a way to be able to organize it and basically put it in a way of a program. He talked a little bit about what every man on this stage does from a program standpoint, from academics, for strength and conditioning. And what we did is we have kind of an organizational chart that we did that gives you kind of a visual of how we're going to implement the program. Obviously, starting at the top is Coach Bamelli. He's the head coach. If you have any problems, please see him. That's why he's at the top. We have Mike Castro, the strength and conditioning. So he'll be handling all the strength and conditioning. He's already started it as of January 1st, and we'll be carrying it through the season and into the next season and beyond. We talked a little bit about Andy Aiello. He's going to be doing the recruiting, and he's going to get into that tonight on how he's going to be doing the recruiting. So we're looking at, okay, what can we do for the kids and beyond? We need to have some sort of marketing. We need to market our program. With Coach Allison talked a little bit about, the economic times and things like that. We have to market our program outside into the community so that we can get what we need for your kids, so that we can provide a great program and implement our mission statement. We have a PR firm, we like to call it for that. So it's somebody that's going to go out and talk about to the media. Talk about your kids, get the media in. We had the North County Times in our meeting I think it was last week. They were showing them what we're doing as a program. We think it's special. It's not just about football, it's about a whole program for the kids and for their future. And then we have Coach Palpa. He's doing the academics. He's going to talk about the academics. Make sure the kids have good grades. Make sure that they not only are going to be eligible and stay within the standard, but also be one notch above in the standard. He'll go into that as far as what our standards may be. Then we have technology. So we have good video so that the kids, we can be able to take a look at the kids on film. Be able to give them when they become recruited, we get film for them so they can send to the recruiters. So it's very important as far as that. And then importantly, especially now, is fundraising. Coach Wright will go over the fundraising and what our thoughts. We have some great fundraising that's going to happen, but you're going to see that the fundraising is attached to the mission statement. They talked a little bit about, as an example, the youth clinic. We want to give back to the community. We want to give back to the youth. So we're not just fundraising to raise money, but we want to raise money, but we also want to give back to the community and make those players better and their coaches better. So that's the thinking, and he'll be getting into that. And then the accounting. We have to make sure that we collect the money right. We have to make sure we account for it. So we have a group of people that are going to be making sure that's done correctly. And then obviously equipment. We've got to have the equipment set up on the field. It's got to be right. It's got to be inventory. Coach Meyer did a bunch of inventory, and Coach Aiello after the season. We found all kinds of stuff that went in. It's amazing. When they went in through the sheds and inventory and everything, that made us money as a program. Okay, by them doing that type of inventory, it kept us from having to spend money twice. So we're being efficient by doing it that way. Also, they're able to tell us, here's the things that you need to be fundraising for. Okay, we need these cones. I'm all about the cones, that's why that's a joke. We need the cones, or we need these bags. They get the pricing for us, and it's a goal for us to try to fundraise towards. So that just gives you kind of a snapshot of how we're going to implement our mission statement, how we're going to implement our program. These guys are going to get into the detail of what their departments do, and that's about it. That's the org chart and kind of how we're going to run the program. Thanks a lot.
Again, I want to make sure you guys understand, because I want to be clear that I'm trying to do things the right way and make sure that we run this program efficiently. And I'm going to expect a lot of our coaches and our community members to do those things, to make sure that our kids are taken care of. And so that's the reason why I want to make sure that you guys understand, have a full understanding of how this thing is going to work. Because again, most of the time you'll see myself, but the bottom line is that these guys do a lot of work on the side for our kids as well. All right, so I want to make sure that you guys have a full understanding of that.